Good. So tonight, as we work through hips, hips are such a wonderful, the yoga practice is always so good to our hips when we move into it mindfully. And so what I ask of you is to allow yourself to really just receive the practice, right? Don't get too caught up in alignment or distracted by, a wish that it felt something that it doesn't feel. I want you really just to be where you are, okay? And so as we move deeper and deeper into the hips in this practice, let all the things open up. I want you to be fully, like, hands open, heart open, hips open to receive whatever needs to happen for you tonight, okay? All right, so from your child, you can just let yourself kind of sink down a little deeper perhaps. And you can do that by separating the toes a bit. So you've got your knees are wide and your toes are more narrow than your hips, but they don't have to touch. And that way you can kind of scoot your hips back a little bit more, okay? We're going to take several deep breaths here just to kind of see what's going on in the body and the hips, lengthening out the low back. So a few more deep breaths here, and feel free to kind of nudge yourself back or maybe move a little side to side. That can be nice. Moving side to side. So as we arrive and center into our practice, you allow yourself to just let be what will be. Whatever your day was like, you're just going to allow yourself to let that be set aside or put away, right, completely. Allowing your practice to be here for you, okay, and allowing you to be here for your practice. It's one more deep breath here in child's. Good. And then you're going to come all the way up into your tabletop position. So come on up into the table. And once we get into the table, you'll spread your fingers really wide and turn your toes under. And when you turn your toes under, just walk your knees back a little bit. I feel like, the evening classes need to have some focus on feet because you've probably been on your feet, or maybe you've been on your seat all day, I don't know. But with the toes turned under, I want you to round your upper back and push back. So your hips come towards the heels. They might touch, they don't have to. And then drop your head straight down the middle. Push your hands down and forward. Draw your low belly in a little deeper. You'll feel that connection in the back body. You're going to take a deep breath in and hold it. And then empty it out. Good. All right, so let's come all the way back forward into table. We're keeping the toes turned under just for a moment more. And then we're going to hover our knees off the mat. So go ahead and lift your knees up. And my knees are maybe like 2 inches off the mat. And then lengthen your tailbone. So really lengthen that low back. Pull the navel in a little deeper. Your head can hang, or you can have your gaze forward. Good. Pull the belly in deeper. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Downward facing dog. So push the heels down to the ground and really push your chest back. And you can bend one knee at a time as you press the opposite heel down. And using this downward dog to really not just lengthen out and open the back body, not just to feel your head below your heart, but letting the posture be one that grounds you to the earth, to your practice, and allows you to be here now, right? Every time you come to down dog, you are given the opportunity to let go of more and more and more, whether you're shedding parts of your day or you're shedding old stories, whatever it is for you, right? It can ebb and flow. The downward dog is that place. You have 2 more breaths here, ladies. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and walk our feet forward. So take a nice slow walk to the top. Come up onto your fingertips once you get up there. And you're gonna find a nice halfway lift. You can have the fingertips on the ground, and you can have the hands on the legs, right? So you're gonna take a deep breath here, the neck is long, pull the belly in, stay in halfway lift. Good, so we're kind of igniting the back of the legs now in the belly again. Inhale, and exhale, fold. So really drop down over your legs, and you can let your arms dangle, or you can prop your elbows. But you're gonna move your head, you're gonna swing it forward and back. And then a circle shape or side to side. Let it get loosey-goosey. You'll move your head the opposite way. And then you'll start to sway your hips a little side to side. Sway your hips side to side. Good. It's just a few more rounds of breath here. All right, let's slowly walk our hands up our legs. You're gonna walk your hands up your legs, nice and slow, and come all the way up to stand. Good. Once you're up, you're gonna keep your hands up on your hip flexors, all right? And then we're gonna make soft fists with our hands, and then we're just gonna do a very gentle pounding around the hip flexors, right? So just really, if you prefer, instead of fists, more of a tapping of the fingertips, you could do that. My knees have got a little bit of buoyancy in them. You can't get this wrong. I'm gonna start to move this kind of on top of the hip, so I'm moving into more of a bony structure of the hip, and then maybe around the lip of the hip. Good. You can take whatever shape feels good. Around the flesh of my hips here, all the way to my low back. And then as I move into my low back, I'm just kind of knocking, finding my sacrum. Good. And then we're gonna come all the way back around. You can pat or knock or tap. Good. And then gently up the belly, nice and gentle on yourself though. Over the chest into the sternum. Good. Drop your chin, slide to your chest. Good. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, empty stress. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, empty stress. Good. Then slowly you're gonna let your fingertips come to your shoulders, and then around the sides of your neck, around your jaw, around your cheekbones, around your temples, into your forehead. Maybe it's like rain or tapping, whatever feels right for you. You can't get it wrong. And then the top of your head. You could use one or both hands. With your eyes closed or open, but gaze soft. Take a deep breath in. We'll hold it at the top. Exhale, releasing stress. Good. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, releasing stress. Good. Hands come down. Tapping to the sternum, and then to your heart. Take a moment here. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Very nice. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, lean to the right again. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, lean to the left. One more time like this. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, stand up. Keep your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers and push your palms up towards the ceiling. And I want you to pull on your wrists here. So I'm just really kind of tugging on my wrists. Then I'm going to make some nice circle shapes with my arms, keeping them as straight as I can. Belly is in, breath is moving. Opposite direction now with this movement. It's pretty organic. Good. One more time around. And then inhale, look up. Stretch open your arms, stretch open your chest, push your hips forward, take a breath. Exhale, swan back down, arms go wide, fold forward. Drop your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Step your left foot back. Good. Drop your left knee down to the earth. Let the arms reach up overhead. Nice deep breath. You can keep the left toes turned under, or you could press the top of the foot down. So if you choose to keep the knee down during the sequence, make sure it feels okay. And you can do that by keeping belly in and keeping shin pressing, or you can use a blanket. All right, big breath in. Exhale, hands are gonna go down, lean forward, look forward. Back toes turn under, left knee picks up, right leg steps back, plank. Take a deep breath at the top. Exhale, knees down, belly, chest, and chin down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, hips to heels for child's. Downward facing dog. Good. Step your left foot forward, pause. Step your right foot forward to meet it at the top of the mat. Feet come closer together, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, right foot steps back. Knee drops down. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, big breath. Good. One more. Hands come down to frame the foot, look forward. Back toes turn under, lift the knee, step back to plank. Get nice and long, push the heels back. Inhale, exhale, knees down, chest and chin. Baby cobra, breathe in. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose to down dog. Good. Step your right foot forward, look forward, step to the top of your mat. So you kind of spring your way up. That's too much on you, you can take 2 steps. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to rise, reach up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. That's round 1. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Hands come down. Left knee goes back. Drop it to the floor, keep it lifted. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands go down. Step back to plank. Breathe at the top. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Baby cobra. Downward dog. Good. So we're picking the pace up just a tiny bit, but you listen to the wisdom of your body, your innate wisdom. Take a breath. Look forward, left foot steps forward. Belly pulls in and step it forward. Look forward, bend the back knee, spring to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to rise, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, hands down. Right knee comes back. Arms reach up overhead, low lunge. Exhale, hands down. Plank. Inhale at the top. Exhale, knees, chest and chin, baby cobra. You are welcome to add on full cobra, sphinx, or up dog, downward dog. We had a whole tutorial on up dog and chaturanga today at noon, and so that is uploaded to YouTube. You're welcome to check that out. Take a breath. Look forward, right foot steps forward. Spring to the top of the mat on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the rise, reach up. Hands to heart. We have one more cycle, please. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Left knee comes to the floor, arms reach up overhead. Big breath, lean into it. Exhale, hands down. Plank. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to the floor, knees, chest, chin, or all the way down. Lift your heart, downward dog. Good. Take a breath. Look forward, left foot steps forward. Spring to the top of the mat on the inhale. Breathe out and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive down. Belly stays in, please. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingers touch the mat. Right foot reaches back. Knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands go down, find plank. Breathe in at the top. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, downward dog. Good. We're going to take 3 slow breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale from the mouth. Let the stress release. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, release your stress. Last one, big breath in. Exhale. Good. Step your right foot forward. Bring your left foot to meet it. Exhale, fold. Take your feet a little wider here. And we're going to dangle. So sway your hips and your ribs side to side. You can take your hands into opposite elbows, and that'll make you a little heavier. Just a couple more breaths in forward fold. Nice, as we begin to add on to our practice. Release the weight of your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Bring your feet a little closer together now. Soften the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Pause here for a moment. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, lean to the left. 2 more times like that. Reach up, breathe in, breathe out right. Inhale, stand up. Breathe out left. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, right, push. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, left, push. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, swan dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Pause. Good. Turn your back heel down to the earth. Find warrior 1. So you're going to come straight up to the center. Arms reach up overhead. Good. Drop down into the left heel. Pressing down into the outside of that foot and pull the belly in. Good. 1 more breath. Very nice. Hands are going to come down to frame the front foot. Lovely. Turn your back heel up. Drop the knee down again. Good. So we're going to walk our hands back to our hips. So I'm standing on my left knee. You can have the toes turned under, or you can press the top of the foot, whatever you prefer. I'm going to pull my right knee back a little bit. Okay? So really nice tight angles here. Zip the belly up. Relax your shoulders. Arms reach up overhead. Bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Pull your knuckles to the floor. Good. Open your collarbones. If you can, lift your chin. So use your stabilizer muscles here. Pull the belly in tighter. Use those legs. You look great. 1 more breath. Exhale, release stress. Look forward, arms reach back up overhead. Big breath. Good. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Lean forward. I want you to really lean forward here. Look forward, take a breath. Good. Turn your back toes under, lift your hips up. Keep your left hand on the ground. It can be on fingertips, a block, or a flat hand. Right arm reaches up overhead. Good. 2 breaths here. Inhale deep. Release stress. One more. Good. Arm comes down, hand comes down. Look forward. Step your right foot back, plank. Push the heels back. Inhale. Exhale, knees come down. Chest and chin come down. Pause. Point your toes. Bring your arms down by your side with the palms facing down, please. Keep your feet on the ground. Push your pubic bone down. Pull the navel in. Inhale, lift. So Salabhasana. This is a half locust. Use the muscles of your legs. Squeeze your quads. Squeeze your calves. One more breath. And exhale, come down. Spill forward. Hands under shoulders. Hips to heels for child's. Take a breath. And downward facing dog. You're doing great. Let's keep going. Look beautiful. Take a breath here. Good. Look forward, step the left foot forward. Look forward, step the right foot forward. Breathe out, fold deeply. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Belly stays in, reach up. Exhale, swan arc back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down. Step the right foot back. Good. Keep the knee lifted. Take a breath. Good. All right, so we're going to rise up, Anjaneyasana, reach it up. Nice big breath. Pull the belly in. Good, you look great. One more. Exhale, hands come down. Turn the back heel down. Here we rise, warrior one. Press down to rise, reach up. Good, nice deep breath. Use your butt cheek. Pull the belly in tighter. Exhale, hands go down, look forward. Back heel lifts. Right knee comes down. You can turn the toes under or keep the foot flat. Arms lift up overhead. So for balance, if it makes it easier for you to walk the hands back and steady yourself, you'll always do that, starting with hands low. But eventually it's nice to have the arms reaching up. It gives you length in your side body. You could always practice with hands at heart if you like. Good. Hands go behind the back. Interlace your fingers, lift your chin. Pull the belly in tighter. You're doing great. Push into that right foot. One more breath. Chin comes down. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands go down. Lean forward. So really let that right hip flexor lengthen here. Take a breath. Back toes turn under. Pick the hips and knee up. Right hand on the ground. Left arm reaches up overhead. Find your breath. Lengthen that tailbone. Good. One more. Exhale, hand comes down, look forward. Pull the belly in, left foot steps back. Push the heels away. One more breath. Exhale all the way down to the ground. Good. Push your pubic bone down. Let your arms come down by your side with the palms facing down. Pull the belly in, lift the chest. Nice and long in the side body, nice and long in the neck. Lift a little higher, you breathe in. You exhale, you release stress. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Spill forward. Hands under shoulders. Make your way back to downward dog. You can always push through child's pose. Good. Downward dog. We're going to take a deep breath in at the top and exhale from the mouth. Good. One more. Good. Look forward. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward to meet it as you breathe in, and then exhale and fold as you breathe out. Move your head forward and back. Circle shapes or side to side. You can soften your knees here. Slowly drag yourself up. You can walk your hands up. Arms reach up overhead, reach up tall, and exhale, hands to your heart. Bow your chin to your chest for a moment. Have your feet well placed. Good. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, stand up. Lean to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, lengthen. This time, exhale, lean right. Let your right arm come down by your side. So you're leaning into that right side as much as you can. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, lean to the left. Let your left arm come down. Reach, lean into that side. Find your breath. Let go of stress every exhale. Good. Inhale, stand up. Arms reach up overhead. Nice big breath. Good. Exhale, hands to heart here. All right. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, we're going to find chair. So drop into your seat, pull your knees back. Bring your hands to the top of your thighs. Lengthen your tailbone. So really pull down here, push in here, open your chest. Good. 2 more breaths here. It's good for your knees, your core, your quads. 1 more breath. Good. Inhale, stand up. Arms reach. Push the hips forward. Look up, lift your chin. 1 more breath. Exhale, swan dive down. Lead with your heart. Breathe and halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. Keep the knee lifted. Good. Lean a little forward here. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, high lunge. Good. So drop down in it. You can have your left knee kind of bent, or you could really have it straight. For me, when I have my left leg straight, it tips me too far forward because the way that I'm shaped in my pelvis, it's too hard for me to pull back. So I'd rather you be more upright, right? With a bent knee. But if you can have a straight leg, you get it. Let's drop down a little deeper here. Good. Take another breath. Good. Arms are going to come down to the floor. Look forward. Lean forward. Good. Back heel comes to the earth. This time, warrior 2. So open up to warrior 2, nice and wide here. Good. Drop down. Look over those right fingertips. Reverse. Right arm reaches up, left back. Exhale, come back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward. So you should feel a stretch on the inner thigh. I want to make sure that you can access that. And then your right hand will go down and your left arm up. If you don't feel a stretch on the inner thigh, what you do is push your hips back. You can see the sun came out. It's in my face right now. Crazy. Good. Pull the belly in, push the hips back, triangle. 1 more breath. Lift your chest. Look up. Good. Soften the front knee. Come back to reverse warrior. Exhale, smooth it out, cartwheel it down. Look forward, drop the left knee down. Good. Untuck the toes or keep them tucked under. Arms reach up overhead. Make sure you've got the appropriate space between your legs. Again, on this side, I'm always a little spread out, so I'm going to pull my foot back. I'm going to take a deep breath here and look up. And then exhale, hands are going to come to my heart. Good. I'm going to lean forward. And I'm going to twist to the right. My left elbow is going to go on top of or outside that knee. I push my hands in, I pull my belly in, and then I push my hips down and forward. Squeeze your stress. Inhale deep. Exhale, release your stress. 1 more. Slowly come back around. Arms reach back up overhead. Push the ground away. Reach up. Exhale, hands go down. Lean into it. Back toes turn under. Hips lift. Good. Right foot reaches back. Plank. Push the heels back. Inhale. Exhale, carry it to the floor. Good. Arms go low. Palms face down. Point the toes. Locust. You're welcome to lift your feet if you want, if that feels grounding to you. Take another breath here. And then exhale, come down. And make your way back into downward dog. Nice job, you're doing great. So remember when you're in down dog, that is your grounding position. That is your home base. That is your opportunity to smooth the breath and let things begin to shed. Good. One more nice breath here. Very nice. Look forward, step the left foot forward, pause, step the right foot to meet it. Fold on your exhale. Inhale, come all the way to rise. Reach up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your feet in close together, and we'll find chair. We'll begin with the arms reaching forward. You're gonna have your palms together, so I've got my pinky edge of my hands together, and I'm kind of like reaching them forward as I pull my belly in, and I'm squeezing my pinky edge of my hands together. Pull the knees back, pull the belly in. So you're really working your arms here, right? You can feel maybe the biceps, the triceps, the shoulders. One more breath. Inhale, stand up, lift. Look up, lift your chin, take a breath. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, swan dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Good. Position yourself well, belly in, arms reach up overhead. Good. Find your lunge. Remember that each side will be a little different, right? And maybe you can get this one down. My heel's not going to come to the earth though. Trying to keep my heel behind my toes. We're not in warrior one. Good. Drop in. You can do it. Pull the belly in as tight as you can. Sink lower. Good. One more breath. Good. Hands are going to come down. Pause. Sink in. Very nice. Take a breath. Drop it. We'll bring the right hand to the ground. We'll twist. Almost forgot the twist. Open it up. Hand comes down. Look forward. Good. We'll turn the back heel down. We're open to warrior two. Pause in warrior two. Look at those left fingertips. Reverse. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward, draw the right hip back. Feel the stretch of the inner thigh. You must find that first. Left hand goes down, right arm up. Good. So if you don't feel the stretch of inner thigh, push the hips farther back. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. Bend the front knee, come back to reverse warrior. Reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth. Look forward, back heel lifts. Good. Drop the back knee down. Take a deep breath here. Open up your chest. Untuck the toes or keep them tucked. Let the arms reach up overhead. Nice deep breath. One more. Press into that shin. Hands come down to the heart. Lengthen your spine. Lean forward. Twist to the left. Use your right elbow to bind. Press your hands and lean into it. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Release. Relax your jaw. Relax your throat. You look great. One more breath. Good. Slowly unwind. Push into your left foot. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale. Hands come down. Look forward. Turn the back toes under. Step the left foot back. Plank. Push those heels back. Inhale. Exhale. Carry it all the way down to your belly. Arms go down by your side. Find locust. You know we've been here before. Take a deep breath in locust. Lift your chest. Exhale, bring it down, hips to heels for child's. Good. So once you're in child, let your knees move wide apart. Smooth your breath. Inhale through your nose, nice wide nostrils. Exhale, smooth it out. From your child, let your arms stay forward. The elbows can be bent, but let your palms face up now. So the palms are up. And you can let the head stay on the ground or be slightly lifted. Good. Just a couple more breaths here. Good. The palms will turn down to face the earth. And you'll walk your hands back. Good. All right. So if you're able to sit on your feet, then I prefer that. So I've got my knees as wide as I need them to be, and I'm sitting my butt on my heels. So I'm really not even on the floor. If you have a prop, a block, and you need that, you could use it. As we move deeper into our practice and as our membership begins to unfold, there will be all kinds of information and my favorite props and my favorite place to get them. I'll have all those available to you. I'm getting those ready now. So I'm just heading down here. And the reason I'm doing it is because it's good medicine for my legs, for circulation, for my feet, for the fascia on the bottom of my feet. If this is excruciating for you, then you shouldn't be in it for very long, okay? We learn about our edge. It's all right. Good. Move your head gently side to side. We won't be here for too much longer. Side to side. One more time each side. Good. And then you're going to walk your hands forward. Walk your knees in. And then tuck your toes under. And again, like we did in the beginning of practice, walk your toes under, round your back a bit, and push your hips back to your heels, dropping your chin. Take a breath. Pull the belly in a little more. I want you to feel traction in your low back here, please. So really lengthening out the tailbone, digging the toes in. One more breath. Good. All right, so we're going to come all the way up and we're going to find our seat. Nice. We're almost to our backs. Gotta check the clock. I can just keep you forever. All right, so we're going to bring our feet together to touch. And if your feet don't come together to touch, for whatever reason, you can have them separate. You can have props under your knees here, underneath your seat. Good. We're going to move the sit bones around a little bit and move our shoulders. Good. One more time. Good. And then we're going to hinge from our hips. I want you to hinge low, not from the belly button, from the hips. Good. When you start hinging from the belly button, then you need to back out. You have to work on that a little bit more. So go down at the floor, sway a little side to side. Good. Gently press your knees to the floor so making it a little active. One more deep breath here. Good. And slowly coming all the way back up, walking your hands up. Fold your knees together like a book. Good. Bring your feet wide and keep your knees in towards each other. They don't have to touch. I'm going to move some of my flesh out of the way here. I'm going to turn my toes in. Everyone will be a little bit different here. But we're internally rotating the femur bones for the hips. I'm going to take my feet a little wider. No pain in the knees here. I'm going to hold on to my knees or your shins. You're going to lift your chest. And then you're going to fold in, pull in. If you can wrap your hands around, you'll wrap your hands around. You can interlace your hands, make a prayer shape, grab a wrist, drop your head. So I'm gently nudging my knees in towards each other to feel this gentle internal rotation. Good. If it feels like a little bit of a bite, you need to relax and let it go a little bit, okay? Take a breath. It's hard to breathe and let it go. Nice, small, shallow breaths now. One more. Good. And slowly begin to lift up. You're going to walk your hands behind you with the fingertips facing forward to wherever they feel comfortable, nice and wide. And then we're going to move our shins left and right. We're going to tick-tock them. So now we're getting external and internal rotation. You may have noticed when we were in that kind of awkward position just then, that once you kind of let the breath be shallow, you can slow down a little bit. It's a very rest and digest, a very easeful place to be with internal rotation of your hips and your head bowed. Okay, you can remember that. Right? You can teach it to anyone you know who needs it. All right, good. One more on each side. All right, so we're going to come down to our back. So come down to your back, please, my friends. And once you're on your back, pull those knees into your chest and hug them in tight. So I want you to really pull them in. Good. Your gaze is up at the ceiling, and you're going to take a deep breath low towards the kidneys. Good. Very nice. You're going to bring your right foot down to the ground and extend your left foot up to the ceiling and just give it a nice hug in. If you want, you can round and bring your nose towards your knee if you want to, or you can keep your head on the ground. So whatever feels good to you here. But you keep the support of your low back by the belly in. It's one more deep breath. And then you're going to take your left ankle and cross it over your right thigh. And then we're going to pull our thighs into our chest. So this is a great way. It's hip, but it's also piriformis movement. And if you can lengthen the tailbone, a lot of people, their tailbone will turn up like they're rolling into a ball. You're really going to lose some of the stretch there. And you might overtax your back, maybe. You're on the ground, so you're safe, but try to keep the tailbone long. Okay, and then you're going to move side to side here. These should just feel really pretty juicy. Maybe close your eyes or just kind of fall into your breath here. Good. One more breath. Nice. So I'm going to take my left leg and cross it tighter over my right. So now I'm sitting really tightly cross-legged. This is my left leg. This is my right leg. And then I'm going to pull these knees into my chest. So it's an internal rotation again, right? And you feel wide across the sit bones, right? So push that tailbone long. Pull your belly in. Lengthen your tailbone. So you're imagining that you have a tail. You're trying to lengthen it down your mat. Take another breath. And then slowly release. Good. Release your feet and pull your knees wide apart. And just move around a little side to side. You can make circles. These are just organic movements, just to come out of it. Let it feel good. Good. Pull your knees together. Give yourself a nice tight hug. Give yourself a hug. Pull your front ribs in. You can always pull your head in towards your knees if you want. And we'll lay our head back down. We'll extend our right foot up towards the ceiling. The left foot's going to be on the ground. And just pull it in. Move around your toes and ankles. You can roll up towards your knee if that feels good. Right? You can move a little in and release. I always get some kind of rib adjustments when I do that. One more breath. And then you're going to take that ankle and cross it over the left thigh, pushing the knee away, and then finding your four square stretch here. Tailbone's long, head is rested, moving side to side. Good. Maybe little circle shapes. You know, a lot of times when we're moving in our hips, and we've moved all around the hips tonight, you can notice, you know, that maybe your breath might have been deep or might have been wide, but it was really only coming down to your bottom ribs. So you can get your breath come down into the diaphragm, right? Below the navel. Let your belly lift. Good. One more deep breath here, pulling it in. And then I'm going to let my right knee cross over my left and bind as tightly as I can. Just grab what you can grab and pull the knees in. You might just have your hands around your knees. You might have them near your feet. Good. Relax your neck. Now think about your tailbone pulling forward and then pull your belly in. So again, if you're a shepherd, you have that long tail, you're lengthening it down your mat. Good. Then we're going to release. And then we'll pull our knees wide one more time. Good. One more time. Big breath in and out. Good. And then you're going to bring your feet together to touch on the mat with the knees wide. So my feet are on the ground. I'm going to move a little side to side here to relax my back. And then my arms are going to reach over my head. I'm going to bend my elbows and bring my hands towards my elbows. Or you can just have your hands one on top of the other. But the hands are facing up in some way. Your gaze is up. Move around in your upper back to relax for a moment. Keep the chin slightly up. So we'll be here for about 5 really slow breaths. This is called Baddha Konasana or bound angle. It is the place of receiving, right? Of receiving. And so with your, hips, your knees wide, your arms overhead, your armpits open, your hands, palms facing up, really allow yourself to feel capable and ready to receive. After you kind of pull away the layers, right? Ground into your feet through your practice and downward dog. Open your hips and move through twist. It is the perfect time. And as we mentioned at the beginning of practice, you allow whatever needs to leave or to be received, you let it happen. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale. One more. Slowly you'll begin to straighten your legs forward. You can keep your legs straight on the mat and your arms coming to your chest and belly or by your side. If you prefer to have the feet on the ground, you can do that. But gently roll your head from side to side. Just take this last few moments of your practice here with me. Take these moments just to allow yourself to feel your feels and to honor your efforts. I always encourage you to stay longer in Shavasana or move to seated meditation after. Just don't rush coming out. So this is a little bit of some words from Deepak Chopra. I found it very fitting with our practice today. Your mind blocks the free flow of life by saying, this is how things must and should be. Letting go releases you from this insistent grip. When you let go, new forms of reality can enter. So take a deep breath into your body. Breathe it out and let go. And here, as we practice this practice of trusting life, trusting our innate wisdom, when we let go of something, our hands open and we are ready to receive. Thank you so much for your practice tonight. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. The Light in Me season honors the light of each of you. Namaste.